WWE 2K20 is the worst modern WWE game. It's a total disaster. I would rather watch turtles doing their business instead of playing this piece of crap. You can basically say that WWE 2K20 is an epic fail.
Stretching is good for one's well-being.
And here's why. 2K family had some issues. Ukes left to get cigarettes and never came back. Visual concepts, well, they just didn't care. Instead of upgrading WWE 2K19, it went backwards and we got WWE 2K20. All the good WWE games are making fun of him. But don't worry, 2K20 crashes in the middle of a conversation. I'm the Majestic Forehead, and in today's Wrestling Game Time, we are going to talk about the failure of WWE 2K20. So when they advertised WWE 2K20, they spent 80% of the time talking about the fact that Becky Lynch and Roman Reigns are on the cover. Can we get an entrance gameplay? Roman Reigns and Becky Lynch are on the cover. Can we get a move, something? Roman reveals how it feels to be on a video game cover. I want a screenshot. Becky talks about being on the cover. Okay. At this point, I knew it's going to be a bad game. If you're not advertising some of your biggest features of the game already, it means that this game doesn't really have a lot to offer. I mean, I've seen the graphics. I knew it's going to be bad. Like, look, what am I looking at? Of course, the game looked a little bit better once it was released, but dude, you are putting out a trailer with these kind of graphics. Is this 2019 or 1999? WWE 2K20 for PlayStation 2? And of course, there was a lot of controversy between the Majestic Forehead and the WWE 2K community. I've basically said that this video game is going to be bad. It was obvious. The biggest features just sucked and it didn't really look like anything changed.
But of course I was too negative.
You gotta play the game before you judge it. Dude, I've played WWE 12 and essentially it's the same game. Why are you talking as if I'm comparing Vice City versus GTA 5? We've been playing the same video game since WWE 12. I know what I'm talking about. And you know what's funny? Once the game was released, it's actually worse than I thought. I could be wrong, but I think WWE 2K20 got the lowest reviews of any WWE game, or at least since like 2000. I'm not quite sure, but these look absolutely brutal. You think WWE 2K21 is going to be better? Well, it seems like it's not going to. So of course it was released on PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Oh god damn it, we're not getting a Switch version. Let's start from the gameplay. So nothing really changed, except it feels like it was actually made not from WWE 2K19 but from WWE 2K18, and it's a bit faster than WWE 2K18 but slower than WWE 2K19 in some aspects, I guess. It's not different basically at all. Some things do feel a little bit better because wrestlers do have a bit more weight, so it seems like that was improved. Other than that, I felt like I was playing WWE 2K19 with worse controls. Like, have you ever seen someone saying, you know what? The biggest problem with WWE games is the controls. I just can't get used to it. I've been playing this game since WWE 12. I don't know how to use a controller. So you know what? I want to hit a finisher by pressing 2 buttons right now. Yeah, that's not problematic at all. If I'm doing a running move, that will just go so smoothly, people. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they were thinking, but the controls are worse. They're not better. I know some of you are saying, you know what, it makes sense. Okay, what was so bad about the old controls? I'm pretty sure the only reason the controls were changed was because they wanted this game to look a bit different, because it's not. But guys, The Fiend is in a game, it's Glade, The Fiend. And that's the problem with the WWE 2K community, you know, you have The Fiend in a game and it makes this game automatically worth buying. We got Roman Reigns' Towers, which is just playing matches with Roman Reigns. You can do that in Exhibition, but it's an official game mode, so get excited. Fun. And the way they advertised it was Roman Reigns talking without any gameplay. Just Roman talking. Awesome stuff, just awesome. One of the biggest things that people always wanted was the GM mode, and this year, when they announced that, you know what, we are going to reveal that WWE 2K20 Universe Mode info, are you ready? And I was like, okay people, we're getting something general manager related. No, you can have more matches. Yeah, you can add more matches in your Universe Mode. Fun. Play more matches. At this point, I just lost all hope, if I'm being honest. Like, nothing really changed except they fixed what was already supposed to be in WWE 2K19. So if something didn't work in WWE 2K19, instead of being like, you know what, we're gonna patch WWE 2K19, no, they fixed it in WWE 2K20. How does that work? What else does PlayStation 2 extravaganza got? Okay, the My Career mode. Oh boy. So at first when I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, this is great. This is the best thing I've ever seen. We have X-Pac. Wow, amazing. It was bad. It was something that anime fans, these obsessed anime fans would find funny because it was it was basically a cringe fest. It was so silly. You basically have a female character as the smart, strong woman, which is great. And then you have this guy who's, it's supposed to be your character, but he's the most unlikable dude in the series.
I got a raw contract. The ink's dry so they can't give it back. I got a raw contract. I'm kinda hungry, I need a snack. Yeah!
You're the worst.
And I gotta admit, people, I did not finish the mode. I've played it for a couple of days and I was like, okay, this is just bad. This is boring. But I've seen the ending, I've seen what happened, and we got Samoa Joe with a metal arm. Yeah. Thanos, guys. Thanos reference, I guess. What am I? I was like, okay, this has to be better than WWE 2K19 career mode, but as generic as the 2K19 was, I do believe it was way better. This year just didn't do it for me. And did you guys know that these people are actually made out of WWE superstars because 2K were too lazy? This is Bobby Lashley. This is Bobby Lashley's model. If you remove the clothing, you can see Bobby Lashley's tattoos. I'm not even kidding. At least in WWE 12, they made different characters for Batista and Mason Ryan. Then we got the 4 Horsewomen 2K Showcase mode. My favorite mode of all time. People, I do love playing matches that I've already seen, So, great. That Bailey and Sasha match? Yeah, I can replay that. I have WWE Network. I can rewatch that all I want. Just give me something unique, like, I was not the biggest fan of Road to WrestleMania, but at least it was a brand new storyline that I've never seen before. So there was a point of playing. Now I will have to be like, okay, what else did Sasha do in the match? Did she attack Bailey with a sledgehammer? Okay, I will attack her with a sledgehammer to get a cutscene. What's the point? What's the point? I feel like the only time it kinda worked was with WrestleMania, because you would get different matches all the time with different characters, so it was like, okay, I kinda get it. This was just bad, and at least we got this cutscene, At least we got referee face Charlotte in the middle of the ring. This is my best WWE 2K20 memory, and I'm thankful for it. And that's the thing. The best thing that came out of WWE 2K20 are actually the glitches and the funny moments. It went viral for all the wrong things. You look at some of these glitches and you're like, how is this not intentional? Is this WWE 2K20 or Resident Evil? And I'm not even gonna talk about the supernatural stuff. Like, I cannot understand how some people got excited about it in the first place. Frankenstrowman, people. We got freaking Frankenstrowman. I also find it funny how people are complaining about the fact that the hair are not moving. Of course, it's funny. Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous, and it's bad, and complaining that, oh my, Sheamus is back, but he has outdated hair in WWE 2K20. People, do you still play this game? Do you still play this piece of shit? There are way bigger problems with this video game. Yeah, so that was a reference to the fact that every time I try to play the game for more than 10 minutes, it crashes before the match on PC. That's like, dude, can it get any worse? And this is the last time I've played this game. Why? Well, it just feels like WWE 2K19, but on PlayStation 2. Like, if you remove all the features and reduce the graphics, and you can't afford a better console, you play this game. And I feel like most of the people who are actually defending the game are just like me when I was like younger. I could not afford Xbox 360, so I would play these games on PlayStation 2, and I would be like, you know what? This game looks just as good. I tried to convince myself, What can you do at this point? You love WWE games, you can have the real thing, you just gotta convince yourself that, okay, this is a very good video game. I'm gonna have a lot of good time. The difference is I grew up, and tell it how it is, I just see a bad video game, no matter how much I love the series, this will be remembered as the worst modern WWE video game of all time. And it says something. I don't wanna see what's gonna happen next year. I'm way too nervous about it, I feel like. I don't play a lot of video games anymore. The last time I finished a video game was Uncharted 4. The only game I'm looking forward to is Dragon Ball Kakarot. I only used to play wrestling games, and it's kinda sad that this is not going to be the case for a very long time. So thank you for watching the video. Let me know in the comments below what's your opinion on WWE 2K20. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. The forehead spoke from the heart, man. Thanks for watching, and as always, the great one. Peace, love, and hugs.